Hello everyone, welcomes to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Paedon, Gwendlyn, and other Brown children face a difficult journey ahead. Will they survive? Paedon Brown, star of Sister Wives, has a history of tense relationships with several Brown family members, including his sister Gwendlyn Brown. They could face difficult times ahead because other siblings might be in similar situations. Since Cody's 3 wives left him, the dynamics of the family have drastically altered. Garrison Brown was depressed about the dysfunctional family before he died on March 5, 2024. In addition to grieving his loss, the other Brown kids are addressing the problem of their fractured homes. Whether they are little children, adolescents, or adults, the Brown kids have a lot to process. The 18th season of Sister Wives depicted a broken household. Anger that had been festering for years reached a breaking point. Christine Brown made the decision to go, and she appeared to be very content with it. Janelle Brown, who was frightened about her children and felt abandoned during the COVID-19 outbreak, was battling with Cody Brown. Though Mary Brown never really yelled at Cody or did anything similar, she was growing tired of being the most unappreciated wife. Although Paedon and Cody are significantly different from one another, they occasionally behave similarly. They both prefer to lash out rather than recognize their responsibilities in things, have inflated egos, and are bombastic. One significant and crucial distinction is that Paedon is the child and Cody is the dad. It is expected of the parent to rise above. A father should be able to control his emotions, see the wider picture, and take all necessary steps to preserve his relationship with his child intact. This can be a challenging task for children when they get to be teens and older. After a fight, Paedon and Cody are no longer in contact. Parent-child relationships are valuable, but they can also be brittle, so it's definitely time for these two to get together and sort things out. Still, neither appears to know how to address the issue at hand. Everyone is in mourning. This is such a sensitive time. Paedon and Cody might decide to keep quiet and continue their Cold War. This fight used to get very hot. In the video above, Paedon lets loose during an interview with YouTuber John Yates. Paedon claimed in the past that his father wasn't a respectable man of the home. In addition, he claimed that Cody had not received the COVID-19 vaccination. His father was presumably deeply offended by these remarks. Since Paedon is not one of Robin's children, he can feel abandoned. Many of the Brown kids have expressed on film that they feel that way. Now that Garrison is no longer there is immense sorrow. Rather of criticizing one another in the media and on film, Paedon and Cody should try. It's time to improve the situation. They will live to regret it if they do not attempt. These rifts negatively impact people's lives. A parent should not be too busy to talk to, hug, or spend time with their child. The father and son will be affected by this kind of emotional and physical separation in a variety of unintentional ways. They will suffer until the rift is healed. If it isn't, that will be one more issue for them to deal with. Paedon puts Robin down in order to get to Cody. In the same interview, he made fun of her propensity for crying and said, He feels that even when she's had it simple, she acts as though she has serious issues. A great deal of the children's problems with Cody are related to Robin. The Brown family is being pulled apart by a great deal of strain. The storm is centered around Robin. Paedon talks about his mother Christine in the most endearing ways. It's clear that he adores her and that being around her makes him feel safe and loved. Christine is a born caregiver. She is the type of mother that is a fun friend and a wonderful shoulder to weep on, in addition to baking delectable delights and maintaining a gorgeous home. Paedon claims that Christine has, according to the John Yates interview, it's not good when one parent is seen as a saint and the other as a villain. What actions are possible? The greatest method to patch things up will be through sincere dialogue that is free of resentment. Cody, who is frequently viewed as a villain, must put his disagreements with his son aside. Having fun together would be the most beneficial thing to do. But at the moment, both are very much grieving. They may be able to mend their connection later on, once some healing has taken place. Gwendlyn Brown from Sister Wives has also had problems. She's had arguments with Cody and Paedon. Although she maintains her distance from them, Gwendlyn had previously been extremely critical of both of them, so she's not exactly delighted with either of them. She has stated in public that she believes Paedon to be a nasty person. She has called him out on racism and other issues, portraying him as a childish person who needs to mature. Regarding Cody, she believes he wastes his money, and Gwendlyn makes fun of him and Robin on YouTube. Things are not good, and Gabriel and Savannah Brown's issues with their father have also had an impact. They don't denigrate him as much, though. Their only grievance is that they were unable to see him throughout the pandemic. The loss of a brother has affected all of the youngsters, and it is incredibly upsetting. In addition, they bear discomfort from years of problems. Families might not be in the best of situations when it comes to polygamy because it's prohibited in many countries and may have good reason. Wives in several marriages vie for status by attempting to win over the patriarch or king. Children compete with one another and the women who aren't their moms for attention. There's only so much time, energy, and money a patriarch can spare. Children of Sister Wives have experienced both joy and sorrow. They have experienced breathtaking highs and lows that millions of people have watched. Moving on and rebuilding is now necessary for the Brown children. Though it won't be simple, perhaps they can create a bridge with Cody. The dynamic between the Sister Wives will alter if they do decide to make up with him. Even if there has been a lot of heartache, hope never goes away. It will take Cody and his children to look within themselves for forgiveness. That is currently required. After discovering a photo with Garrison, Mary Brown moved to tears and said, "Lifetime of memories." Mary Brown shared an old photo of herself with Robert Garrison Brown on social media, expressing how sentimental it made her feel. For weeks after her family member's passing, the Sister Wives star expressed her grief in a new tribute post. "I found this old photo of Garrison and me from 2018 looking through my phone tonight on the hunt for something completely unrelated," the 53-year-old Mary said on Instagram on Wednesday, April 3rd. "A picture I never realized I had, and one I will always treasure." In March, Garrison took his own life due to a gunshot wound, and Mary claimed that looking at the picture moved her to tears as she continued to process the loss. "It's a proof of my love for him and my sorrow over his passing," she remarked. "It serves as a reminder that recollections of the time spent with him are all that are left of grief, which comes in unanticipated waves. Today marks 4 weeks without him being present. A lifetime of treasured memories." Despite not being Mary's biological kid, Garrison and Mary shared a family since Janelle Brown, Garrison's mother, was married to Cody Brown more than once. In 2023 and 2022, respectively, the women terminated their associations with the 55-year-old father of the household. Even though there has been tension in the Brown family lately, everyone pulled together after Garrison passed away.